start, I'd like to just thank some of the special people, several of which helped make this day so special today. Stephanie, as MC, thank you so much. You know how much you mean to me. Chaplain Wilton, Chaplain Doan, thank you for being here today. Chaplain Doan flew in from Virginia, I believe, so thank you so much for being here. Makisha Armstrong, for your beautiful rendition of the national anthem. It was fantastic. Oh, it was beautiful. Wow. Our fantastic color guard, aircraft maintenance, for making an C-130 magically appear yesterday. So happened to coincide with a maintenance inspection, so lucky me. The sound guys who are, and the PA folks, who are kind of the unsung heroes also. They're the behind the scenes people to make the sound and the video and the pictures all go without flaw. I appreciate all you do. Ed and Michelle from Tin Roof over there, thank you so much. Adam Smith and the servers of Libation, thank you so much today. And finally, Lieutenant Mushan, Lieutenant Knox, Lisa McKinney, and everyone else who made this day and had a hand in this day so amazing and memorable for my family and I. So thank you so much. Another round, please. So I was in Louisville, Kentucky last weekend. My brother and I go down there every year, and my dad sets up at a World War II show, a massive World War II collector show, and it's really something to see if you ever get a chance. But I was down there talking to my mom. We were walking around looking at things, and I said to my mom, I said, you know, or she says to me rather, you know, what are you thinking for your speech? What's coming up on Friday? Have you thought much about it? And I said, well, Mom, I don't know. I have a couple of ideas, but I'm just kind of swirling around. And I said, well, what do you think I should talk about? And in typical Midwestern mom fashion, she says, well, we need to start when you were born, and we need to talk about when you were a little guy, and you really like SpaghettiOs, and they need to know all of this. And there's 57 years of this that she's ready for me to just spew out right now. And I thought about it, and I said, you know, thanks, Mom, that's a great idea. Let me think about it. And as my brother and I are driving back from Louisville, I'm thinking, she's kind of talking about the dash. And the dash, you know, I get philosophical sometimes, and those of you that certainly that officiate at funerals know the famous poem, The Dash. And the dash is that dash on a headstone or on a memorial that encapsulates the day you're born and the day you pass away. And the dash is your life, right? The dash. I'm like, we're not ready for that yet. I'm not at the end yet, so let's just, but I said, well, you know, there's another dash in your life, come to think of it, and there's the dash that many of you have in here, and that's the dash of your service commitment. The day you enlisted or the day that you swore your commission, swore the oath, came in, and the day that you separated, whether you retired or you did one tour and got out. So you have a dash, you have a service dash. And I thought, well, I don't have that yet either. General McDonough has that. He's got a dash now. I'm still dashing. Like, I'm still dashing. So to fast forward, I get home, I talk to Jeanette, and I said, I'm telling her about my mom, what she had to say, and I'm telling her about this dash stuff, and she's just looking at me. She goes, if this speech lasts more than 12 minutes, I'm dashing out the door. So I'm going to keep this dash part short, but I have a lot of people to recognize and thank. And right off the bat, obviously, General Boyd, I can't say enough about you and your commitment to this organization. The men and women, I've seen it firsthand so many times, and your ability to connect, and it's absolutely genuine. And sir, I am proud to be on your staff representing the air side of this great organization. And thank you so much for what you do for us. Very well represented, and I'm proud to be helping you along the way. So thank you. We did talk in his office. We also talked about timing and how timing is so pivotal in your life. It's crazy how so many points of time affect where you end up and how in your relationships, in your assignments, and everything along the way. And then I thought more about it. I said, well, it's time, and then it's time and place, because time and place are the two things that have to collide to make something happen. And I have so many time and places with all of you out here today. There's so many times that we were at the right place along the way, 40 years, and here we are. So thank you so much for being here. There's no other place and no other time I'd rather be than right here, right now. So thank you so much. Our civilian members here that came to either mostly represent our elected officials, both local and national. So thank you so much for being here today. Civilian control of the military by our elected leadership is the bedrock of our democracy. And that trust and respect that we show one another only makes us stronger. Yesterday, I had the chance to visit with Congressman LaHood in his office in Peoria, and we had a wonderful talk, about 45 minutes, and it was just two Central Illinois guys talking about what's best for this area and what's best for the state of Illinois. And it was very genuine, and I really appreciate what he had to say. And he is always looking out for the men and women of this organization, as are our other elected officials, obviously. I sincerely appreciate all you've done for in the past, currently doing, and will do for us in the future. So thank you to take time today and spend with my family and I. Major General McDonough